Okay, we should be live. Hopefully. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. We are going to the SG Italian brunch. Hopefully things go well for us today. I don't know if they're going to. I know that we've got a decent boss fight coming up that might actually wreck my face, considering I currently have two party members who are, I believe they're both darkness. Yeah, she's darkness, and so is Yuri. I know that we have a light boss fight coming up. So, that's going to be rough. Still don't know why she... Well, we covered this yesterday, I guess. Why is she heavy? There is no way she even weighs more than Yuri. I'm going to adjust how I'm sitting. As I can already tell, that way is going to be funky. Ooh. I noticed that we don't have the action for walk animations on this. We only have the like combat animations now. In the original one, we had the ability to see like they're just walking, running, and I think it did show their combat ones, but I don't remember for sure on that one, but I know for sure it had walking and running. So I'm intrigued by that. We do not get to keep knowledge except for in our heads, which is something that's going to be a struggle for me anyway, of the different aromatherapies. We don't have any affinities on her either. Well, darn. I am slightly tempted to try playing around with the tarot cards, but I'm not real big on RNG abilities. So, now stat-wise, she is physically stronger than Old Man, but significantly weaker intellectually. I think that the back row folks are only getting a certain number of things. We also need to do graveyard anyway. Let's go ahead and go to the graveyard. But I think that the back row characters are getting less XP. So I might have to like swing them into the party just to get them caught up, which is meh. Meh. Let's see if the darkness tier 2 is cool at all. It's the Dark Altar. Charge its soul energy? Sure. Wow. I kind of wish we had a healing ability from these, but we do not. Darkness covers you in despair. We got Orexis. Not Alexis. Okay. Personal you fusions. Let's go and see what Orexis looks like. There's Orexis. Well, don't you look slightly vicious? You look like off-brand off-brand alien. I guess, I mean, to an extent you could be Predator, but Predator had double split mouth. Nox, however, just looks like emo band. That is angel in a translucent dress and a thong. That's another emo band. So the only one we have left is, I believe, Earth? Yeah, the only one we have left to level up is Earth. And it does seem like most of the tier 2s are physically larger than the tier 1s, but the only one that's really noticeable is the red one, the fire. Fire. Because it ends up getting into the groups. And while we are here, hopefully we actually have combat. Because I need to get myself some of those stat buffs. Which I keep putting off because I just don't have time off camera. Let's go ahead and save here. That way we know what we're doing. Make sure it's stuck in my brain that we are not supposed to be doing the other things. Okay, once we come in here. Oh, it's nothing outside. Okay. So I don't think there is. No. Nothing outside of the headquarters. Let's go in. I keep trying to move the camera with the right stick. Just because, yeah, other games that we've been doing Hmm. Okay, there's what I'm looking for. I have the item list for this area right now. I have it up. We got delay, which I think is probably going to, if I had to guess, push their turn back. Bodies the ill will of the pixies who love to play wicked tricks, adds to the judgment ring a weak slowing effect that delays the enemy's turn. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. And there should be, yeah, nothing else in here. Pretty fishy looking place. It looks like a fish. Actually, no, I don't see a single fish in this place at all. It's kind of weird. There's a black book. Looks pretty depressing, this book. Do we read a little bit of it? Yeah. Recital for one. I'm all alone. I crouch sadly in an empty corner. My only companion is this piano. La 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 life. La 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 self. My own private concert begins at 12. I knew it would be gloomy. Play the piano so late and you'll wake up the neighbors. La 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 at 12, huh? It's a large, expensive-looking vase. There's a magnificent old piano. And a treasure chest. The Yuval crest. Hey, Daladon. Dolls talk. I listen. If dolls are talking, this is something that needs a bit of... hopefully some assistance. I need to change that to that so I can actually see what's going on. There we go. Now I can see things. Gibetto laugh. I was the real villain all along. Okay, so we need to be changing crests as well. I also, before we start getting into self-only, yes. I need to equip her with crests. Oh, she comes with one. Rage, Shield, and Gale. Cute. Okay, Arc Cure, I think, is a heal everybody. You want Gale Spin, though, so you might as well keep the normal cure on you and have Lucia be our healer. She's got Art Cure, which is, I believe it's an AoE one. Yeah, all allies. Yes. Lucia, you are AoE healer. What do we want you doing skill-wise? We could get Fornius. In fact, Raise Up is level freaking 7. So if we take that off, that means we'll have 5. Do we go for offensive spells? Honestly, though, the upcoming haunted opera dungeon your group enters has a ghost merely named Little Girl with tons of dolls spread around the opera that either look like her or are from the same set. Crafted by this weird craftsman in town, the little girl is charred on the side of her face. None of the other ghosts know where she came from or who she is. And that's basically the next 1 to 2 weeks of D&D. Ooh, sweet. I'm all for the creepy doll thing. I have been, like, leaning into that with my Weshelkind characters in D&D. My next one's not creepy, though. My next D&D character is a big dumb oaf named Lump. I get to play him on Sunday. You're in Karnath. Your hands were tied. Touché. But yeah, Lump is a Weshel kind with a giant's heart. So he, instead of being the child, which is most Weshel kind are like 3 or 4 feet tall. They're the creepy little like I'm a doll kind of characters. Because they're meant for like hags steal children, replace them with the dolls so they don't get caught, and the dolls have a glamour on them that makes them look like the child that was stolen. Weshel kind are the creatures that the dolls are because the dolls have to animate and be alive. So that already gives them a bit of a creepy thing. Next character is a 9 foot tall, 800-pound doll. Because he was a giant baby. Like literally a giant's baby. We're going to get rid of Air Edge. Do I really care about your offensive magic? I don't think I do. I'm going to go ahead and remove that. We're going to remove all from you as well. So everybody except for Karen is off of their things. In fact, we should probably even take her off of these. So we have everybody unequipped. Blanca is relatively tanky. Lucia is spells, but not like as good as Blanca, which is very weird to me. But hopefully you are doing well today, Daladon. I'm going to equip crests on you. You are going to be Uval Murmur. So it's Art, Cure, and Raise Up. Those are both kind of expensive. You're using your normal attack for other stuff. And I think we are going to go with... Do we have heal on you? Yes. So that puts you at being the healer, because you have heal, raise up, and an AoE. So you don't have like single target healing, but you have group healing. I kind of... Part of me is wanting to make them make a tank, something probably like Joaquim into the healer, but I think Blanca's going to be better. Hey, Queen! It's gonna get warm, but that's probably within the next hour or two, as opposed to like right now. Sunday is gonna be nice until the afternoon, but Sunday, I don't know if we're streaming on Sunday or not, because Gablin's gonna be the DM on Sunday for this week. So I don't know if he's gonna want to be doing the game this morning. Okay, so our single target cures, we need a single target cure on you. Although, do we want it from Aqua Edge or do we want it from the other one? Yeah, we'll do Aqua Edge on you and you'll get the other cure. I don't care about the cost of cure because cure is relatively cheap. It's not going to be too warm there today. Aw, sweet. How are you doing, by the way, Queen? Oh, do we want bright light on you? Ugh. Some of the, like, balancing the amount of DCP these take is probably the bigger challenge for me. We're going to go ahead and have her have Dark Ray. There's the other Evil Ray. So she's got 12 and 20. So she's got those relatively cheap. Do we upgrade Surge for her so she has some like bonus stuff she can do? Thought we had a second source of Surge. There it is. Those are all high level though. You're actually exhausted. Last 2 days have been long. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully today is relaxing to recover some of that energy. I'm doing all right. I'm a bit tired, but that's just because I'm still completely off schedule. I've been having trouble getting back on schedule. Fire class, special damage, circular, small. Why do we not have any medium magic damages, sadly? Okay, so she's got cure. We're going to go with... Honestly, I'm slightly tempted to just go with edge abilities instead of, like, damage abilities, because we've got raise there. Maybe we do go, like, one AoE on her, but she has the special attacks. Be like that sometimes, yeah. It is part of this world. We exist in it to just have the chaos of our brains drive us off of any kind of schedule. So we could go... Do we go fire and earth on her, maybe? I think we're going to have you be on Vepar. And you are going to be... Do we have a light edge on any of these? Or do you have the light? You have the holy edge, okay. So Blanca's fine with that. Chaos. My brain is chaos. Okay, so you've got Rock Rot or Gale Spin. I think we're going to put the Gale Spin on What's-Her-Face so it's cheaper. Hail Break seems... Yeah, we'll go with that. Just to round out what they have equipped. And you have how many points left? 6. Could get a bunch of 2.1s, or we could get one of these. Just double checking what each of these are. Gale is speed. Honestly, I think we go for one of the 6s. Yeah, we'll go for aim. That also reminds me. Is it Solomon's Key? I think it's Solomon's Key. Let's see if we actually have all of the things. So Enchanting Sea, we have 5, and there's 5 slots. We already did that one. There's more than 4 there. There's 5 there. So we actually should be able to get these too. How do we actually read them again? Okay, so we have appears as strong tan man. He used to live in the desert, but was banished to an island in the Enchanting Sea for treachery. So I'm guessing that one. Here's a beautiful mermaid with green scales. He lures sailors to their death by pretending to drown near a whirlpool. That's going to be that one. Black clothed angel with silver hair and golden eyes lives close to Vepar, an art lover who talks with demons in other areas. That one I don't know. Giant demon cloaked in rain clouds. Rules water and controls tides and storms at wills, but he's powerless on land. So you are going to be there. Water demon of unclear knows all literature, exchanges knowledge with his friend Visago in the Forest of Passion. So that means, I'm guessing, like this? Galespin has been newly added to the Vepar. Raise Up has been newly added to Crockle. Aqua Edge is Fornius. Hail Breeze to Falklar. Heal has been Evolve. So we actually just got a bunch of spells. Yay! But hopefully everyone is doing well today. Just noticed a bit of a surge in numbers real quick. Not surgeon numbers. Surge in numbers. I just saw the captions and I really had to fight the urge to break into the Madonna song. Like a surgeon. I'm not the Madonna song, the parody by Weird Al. Like a surgeon, ooh, cutting for the very first time. Like a surgeon. Has the heads of a snake, calf, and man, and appears to be riding a blue snake, adores fire, and lives in the burning oil fields. Okay, so AIM is definitely this one. Amy is a phantasmagoric, I'm guessing is the word. That's how it looks like to me. Devil who appears as an ever-shifting cloud of dust. The flame desert whirlwinds are manifestations of Amy. That is definitely no Amy that I know. Every Amy that I've known has been kind of like, I don't want to say horse girl energy because it wasn't horse girl energy, but every Amy that I've known has been the I'm short and compensating for something kind of person. Like, I am a sweet little bubblegum drop, and then I will stab you in the fucking shins. Kind of person. I don't know why. Appears as a dark man in leopard skin. Lives in the south of the Flame Desert, where he yearns for the lush forest beyond. That's going to be that one. Tail man with serpent's tail. He can make himself and others fly. He loves death and lives by the boneyard in the north. Guessing it's that one. Magnificent general cloaked in red and demon of elegant habits. He lives by the desert's oasis so he can bathe every day. Has been newly added to the Amy crest. I don't know what entrance does. Has been newly added to... Okay, we know what Evil Ray is. We know Cure. We know Red Blaze. We know Heat Edge. So we have gained new things. This one we still don't have any of the crests of. But we've gotten 3 of these done at least. We're just missing units for this one, so that one's going to be 5. We're missing a ton for this one. But there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. Which is a ridiculous number. The Eternal Boneyard has 3, 6. Oh, and there are more. Okay, so there's a lot of these. This is gonna be. These are gonna be wild. Because those look way bigger than the other ones we've done. Anyway, horse girl quote from Uni. Oh, my boyfriend sucks. I don't know why I stick around with him. Other girl ready with a dagger. Maybe she's just the only guy that can deal with your BS. Had been bitching for like 20 minutes about him playing too many video games, and the other girl was 100% valid. Aw. I know people like that. I was actually I think it was Gablin I was having this conversation with. We had gotten into the subject of like types of people that we're interested in. It comes up like weird ways at times. For those of you that don't know, I'm demi. I'm cis, I'm straight, but I'm also demi. So I tend not to get too attached to people very quickly, and there are things that are just like weird icks for me, and there is a term that I use a lot called horse girl. We're kind of done with her around that. Aw. She was at your uni and still used the argument of, my mommy says that, oh God. No. Your mother is not your mother is only slightly more reliable than ChatGPT whenever it comes to opinions on your life. I shouldn't be that guy, but it is. But no, the term horse girl came up, and in my brain, it is not somebody who likes horses. There is a very specific like archetype of person that I refer to as a horse girl. And it is somebody who, I'm trying to think of how to describe it without being kind of rude to the people that I do consider horse girls that I'm actually friends with. It's a type of person who wants to pretend they are not a dominant personality, like they don't try to like run over people, but they absolutely do. And every single person I've known like that has been very big on like, I want a horse, I want a horse, I want a horse. Any opportunity to get a horse, say I want a horse. Has always had that kind of personality trait as well. There's people that I know that like horses. There's people I know that ride horses that aren't that way. It's just somebody who is determined to own a horse and a ranch. Is what I'm usually referring to whenever I say the horse girl. In Denmark, it is both someone that rides horses for a hobby, dominant, and pretends to be high society better than you. That is actually a really good way to describe it. Here, it's less high society and more, I don't need no man kind of personality almost, but not quite as flagrant about it. If that makes sense. I'm trying to think of how to describe it in words. I have the like bubble of traits in my head, but it's not, doesn't really fit into specific English words at least. It's the veneer of sophistication, but it isn't. That's a good way to put it, actually. It's here would be more the veneer of pride than that. And thank you for the gift subs. There is currently a hype train. I think it's like 1 sub away from being level 4 if anybody else wants to jump in on that. Or drop some bits or a prime sub. That is a name. Jeez. Walnut Crusher. What? What is the story of your life, sir? Thank you for the gift subs, by the way. You've had boyfriends like that. Walnut Crusher or the other thing we were just talking about. Sorry, I've got I'm kind of at where one of those other names was brain lag. Pardon? I don't know. Jesus. Okay, so we need to actually look at our crest again now that we actually leveled them up. Oh god, now we have all kinds of stuff on these. Okay, so that has 4 abilities on it now. Still no cure overlap there. Do we actually have cure? We have cure on all 3 of them now. I don't think we have an arc cure on anybody. You have raise up as well. So we have 2 revivals. Did we actually get arc cure on another one? That's equipped on Blanca. I don't think we got a second arc cure, sadly. Yeah, we didn't. Okay. This is fine. But yes, congrats everyone on your... Let's go ahead and see what it is. Oh, that's a longer one than usual. I think they changed some of the numbers. That's strange. Usually those are like super short, but it seems like they wanted it to go longer. Okay, so we got that. I should probably actually play the game. I went back and was like, how close to like the time estimate did we get on the first game? Because I did go on a lot of like mental tangents. We went over the completionist goal by about like, I think it was 7 hours or something like that. And this game is about twice as long as the last one. So we are probably going to be at this game for a good, like, 20 sessions, maybe more. Okay, so we've got a red book over here. Got the Yuval crest. We already got the black book. There's the red book. There's a red book on the table. What's up with this book? Love hat trick. Nighttime is the right time. Giggity. The burning flame of love is in the air. Tonight is the night to make your finest love maneuver. Pull off a hat trick with one you love. Kickoff is at 6 o'clock. A hat trick with the one you love. What a stupid book. Kickoff is at 6, huh? So we have midnight and 6. I think I see... Yeah, I see the other one I wanted. There's a yellow book. It smells suspicious. It's yellow. I'm not going to ask what it smells like. I also got one job offer so far, but nothing else. They called to tell the long travel to rural Denmark was for naught, but Tuesday one might result in a job. Ooh, 300 to 400 kilometers away. Jeez. I mean... being that far away would suck. But if it's a job that you think you'd actually, that's really the main obstacle for you, yeah. That's literally one of the only reasons I'm still in the hellhole that I am in, as far as location-wise goes. What did we get? Ah! It's a mildly terrifying emote. But yeah, being far away from, like, people you care about is rough. It's a gas. All about farts. Oh, we go from love to fart jokes? What the fuck? Farts usually come roughly 6 hours after eating, so if you've had breakfast, one should come around 3 o'clock. Don't try to hold them in, or they'll come out of your mouth. Be considerate, but commit to healthy farting. What? But yeah, being really far away from people is tough. Because if I'm doing the math on that, even if that's like at highway kind of speeds, I don't know what they're called there. That would still be like, what, 4-hour drive? Of course, if you take trains, that's not going to be as bad. Take 3 to 4 hours in a car to get to family and friends, yeah. I've done that. Ended up with me only going like once every 3 to 6 months, which is not enough. I knew this book smelled. A fart should come around here. 3, huh? So it's a yellow book that smells suspicious. And is about farts. So it's pee and fart jokes. The trains will take the same time since you have to take a bus for 40 minutes to get to the train. Yeah. I can see that. There's a blue book on the chest. This book is falling apart. A spy dies at night. 3. The house of evil I had sneaked into. Snuck. I think it's snuck. Oh God, my English. Shouldn't it not be snuck? The house of evil I had snuck into. I had sneaked into. I think it's snuck. I really wish we had proper trains here. Because really, if I could use a train to get places, I would be more prone to going more places. Because 3 hours on a train, if I just take my laptop with me, I could get so much writing done. Obviously, my laptop's absolute shit, so I can't do any of the editing on the Foundry stuff for it, but I can do script writing on it. But yeah, 3 to 4 hours of not having to be behind the wheel would be nice. That was one of the big things that kind of kept me from coming down here whenever I lived a state away. It's one state away. It's 3 hours. Sneaked is apparently accepted in some English-speaking areas. Okay. Anyway, the house of evil I had sneaked into was filled with insidious traps. I'd hit a dead end, nowhere to go. I could hear the approaching footsteps of my pursuers. Just then, the hand on the clock reached 9. So it's 3, and it's the cardinal freaking directions. Where's the rest of it? Damn missing pages. The hand reached 9, huh? Okay, so we have those. And we can set this to each of those times. The big old clock has stopped. Oh, looks like it stopped. Let's see. Set it to... We'll do 12 first. So 9 is the... Here's some very badly played piano music. You start to feel blue. Does that actually do anything to us? Hopefully not. The old clock has stopped. 3 o'clock was the farts. A foul smell fills the air. Oh my god! Bad dog! Big old clock is stopped. What was the other one? 6 o'clock? The fire in the fireplace grows slightly larger. You are no longer shy about love. What? Does it actually do anything over here? No. Found a spy camera in the shape of a candle. No, it's just a plain old candle. What? This room is weird. Okay, according to Miriam, the 1500s it was sneaked, and then in the 1800s it became snuck, and then there's this wall of text about irregular version, Merriam-Webster. Using books to figure out how to use the English language. What kind of heathens are we? We're supposed to use Gen AI to learn English. There's only 2 R's in strawberry. God damn it. Oh, this setup is typical of a bad guy headquarters. Oh well, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Oh, hell. I think it's looking at me. Hey, it spins around in a circle. It's going a little overboard, don't you think? Well, this is a place. Are there any items in here? What's up with this switch? Nah, not yet. There's a very suspicious looking mechanism here. Looks like it's missing a part. Okay. So it's missing something. Let's see, this would be 1915. I'm not entirely sure we had the technology to make something like this then, did we? You're supposed to use Cockney rhyming slang and the man in the street corner screaming his lungs out to learn proper English, you. I'd have to have Gablin here to do that. Me and British accents, I don't do well. That's why I always end up in Australian whenever I try. All the hidden passageways. Okay. Do you really think something happened there, Yuri. Rube Euro. Oh, we actually have encounters in here. I was beginning to think we just didn't. Hello, you wild and crazy guys. Okay, so we don't have offensive magic on you anymore. I need to remember that. Hard hit. We've got Gremlin. We've got Claude Commander. I'm going to go after the Gremlin over here on the side. Let's see. Oh, speaking of laboratories, you watch someone play this PI for Hire, a shooter with black and white Cuphead noir shooter. Oh, the mouse one. The one that is not necessarily legally distinct Mickey Mouse, but Steamboat Willie specifically. Because that is no longer under whatchamacallit. Copyright protections. We are going to do Hailbreak on, I believe, you. Oh, I almost got it perfect. Sword Arts. Okay, so we have lines. That doesn't get all of them. They're too far apart. So I guess you're just going to stab somebody. I think he can take the Gremlin out. So I'm going to go ahead and take out the Claude Commander. God, I'm bad at the wheels today. I was bad at the wheels yesterday too. I need to get back in my usual rotation. Let's go ahead and do Orexis. Seems a lot like whenever you get the checks made a Doom clone in a sense. The aesthetic and the atmosphere is selling it a lot more than the simplified gameplay, but you don't mind because you absolutely love the style. I can understand that. I am all here for like style-based games. As long as the like core mechanics, even if they're like super simple, are done well, you can get away with a lot if you just slap a nice coat of paint on a game. And it seems like I've been doing some experimentation on YouTube for those of you that are curious. The 24 hours notice on streams, I think, is actually an important thing to do. It's like how you are diehard Against the Storm. You think their villagers have way more personality than some RPG games. I should do a stream on that one of these days. Although, if you asked viewers, I should probably be doing a stream on Cole LLC, which I think the only time I would do a Cole LLC, ooh, we got extra souls from that, stream would be possibly if I could get people to do kind of like, you guys choose my upgrades kind of situation. But yeah, I need to do more streams of just like variety games. I just need to figure out a good time for it that's not this. I just don't know when is a good time. Maybe like, but I want to do evening streams for other stuff. It's like I need about 48 hours in a day, and I need to not be tired. I need to not be old and tired, damn it. There's not enough hours in the day, and there's not enough caffeine in the world for me. Okay. There was another game you were going to introduce you, but, you know, your mind is very strained at the moment. Understandable. If you think of it, just either DM it to me or put it in, like, game suggestions. I'm always up for finding new games and stuff like that. I am considering replacing one of the indie game slots during the week with retro games, by the way. So older games might be seeing more presence. You got the password. But so I might be doing like, I don't know which system I want to start with. PlayStation 2, if I just focused on doing that one, would take an entire lifetime at one per week. Simply because there's so many fucking games. But PlayStation, I need to stop swearing so much, by the way. Can't be Demon Bluff because you already suggested that one. But if I started with like NES and stuff like that, probably, because even though NES is what got me hooked on gaming. I played Dragon Warrior. I played a bunch of other stuff. I blame Final Fantasy 1 for getting me hooked. Yeah, PS2 has so many games. It has sold so many consoles, too. I have quite a few PS2 games. In fact, I think it is actually the most, by a significant margin, games that I have, PS2. Okay, so we got that. We got the password. We got to go east to get another item. It's another lottery ticket. Sort the court. If you can type it in game suggestions, I'll take a look at it. Actually, I could just open a new tab. Let me do that real quick. Because I'm kind of at the point where I have so many tabs open, I need to just type it all out and put it into like a document. I've actually had a little bit of slowdown from it. Ooh, intriguing. Puts you as the king. Been seeing more and more itch.io stuff pop up in my feed as well. We got the lottery ticket. Curious as to why that is still pinging at me. Maybe that's because it's a clock. We haven't really had too much stuff on a map alert us to its presence. The frick are you? Langswear. Yeah, that's a perfectly normal enemy. Perfectly normal. Hey, Hex, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Got a bunch of Claude commanders. I think you go after the gremlin. I'm less warm than yesterday, thankfully. It's still probably going to warm up within the next couple hours, but otherwise, I'm pretty good. Aromatherapy. Let's actually see. I want to see if we can do that combo. Is it the same thing as before? Does it matter what order we do them in, is a question. The heat is killing you? Yee. We're gonna go fusion. Where is Barbaria? There we go. Barbara. We're gonna transform into Barbara. We're gonna become Babs. Chance for a 2-person combo. Hard hit. Oh, it's single target. No. Think we go for the one that is separated off from them to kill him off. That way we can combo into another character. Sword arts. Lurk. Speaking of heat, let's bring the fire. Ta-da! Okay, so we did the one perfume, like offensive perfume first, and we got the protection from stats effects. So next one we need to try the not bad perfume next. Let's see, it was Unagi. Didn't even tell us what the password was before that. That's the way. Okay, so out we go. They like these transition animations. We still have quite a few items to get, by the way. But yeah, I'm sorry that the heat is killing you too. Okay, so there's items in here. Okay, so there is an item here. I like that they went through the trouble of like giving us the webs and stuff like that. Okay, crest, ring customization. I think we're good on Yuri for now. I'm going to actually increase the width of yours, specifically this one. In fact, I'm going to take a couple off of you. And we're going to take you down to 4. Because we're going to be attacking with you a bit more. So I need this one to be bigger. So we now have the hit area expand. And we should have a... It says there's a switch up here. Yeah. So that opens up that door. So that opened up the one downstairs. So many secret passages in here. Okay, so we go downstairs. There's a chest down here, supposedly. Toggle switch. I keep meaning to do the... We should probably do it on our next encounter. That, or I can... let's see. How bad is this encounter? Do we get him down to one person? I think we get him down to one person. A fusion. We go for Barbara. We go for Babs. And we beat the snot out of the corner languisseur, I guess. And then we go for sword arts, Havervelk. That leaves us with the one sword guy there, which I think is fine. And then we can use our boost items. Oh, we didn't kill either of them. Whale. You're going to beat up the gremlin. In suggestions, Gracie. Okay, aromatherapy. We're going to do ocean oil and misty oil. Okay, so that's just a heal. Oh, poor dog. That was an unpleasant look. Apparently it is a browser game, which you did not realize. You can easily fill in the time with this. There's a number that are browser games that are not necessarily actually browser games. They're just playable in browsers. I'll take a look at it, though. Okay, so Talisman of Luck. We have seals. Okay, so we're going to save state. Doing Seal of Speed on yourself. That's not it. We're trying to get it in the red. So we get 3. You go ahead and heal yourself, actually. But yeah, I'm not opposed to browser games. I've actually, a few of the videos I've done have been in browsers. They're just they require a bit more fiddly work to record because I have to like not alt tab and stuff. Otherwise, I end up with the joy that is having to edit a lot more than necessary. We're gonna go. Do I try for it on somebody who doesn't have a slowed thing? Karen's gonna get the Seal of the Soul. Dominance capacity. Maybe we put that on Lucia? Because main character can't have dominance. Although we're keeping Karen in the party, so might as well do that. I think it's always going to be Yuri, Karen, and Blanca. All the other characters are going to be able to be rotated. So let's go. I don't know what the difference between block and resist is. I think it's physical versus magic. So we'll do Seal of the Soul on Karen. That was way off. Man, I am bad at this. Yeah, I'm just either waiting way too long. There we go. Darsa always gets you and has a lot of terrible puns. Puns. Okay, so you got that one. Let's go for... Yeah, I'm going to just put it on Karen. We're keeping Karen with us for the entire thing, for sure. Because I think Karen is... the other protagonist, I guess, is probably the best way to put it. Oh, and this one's going to take a while to just wait for. As Skelly and Mulder. Lyles. X-Files. Speaking of which, I do own the PS1 X-Files game. We want to go down like a weird trip. Okay, so Seal of Strength on yourself. I like that we're in the yellow already and we still have 15 freaking left. I'm going to have you cure Karen. My reflexes are just bad today. Can I get it with a full speed? I don't know. Maximum HP, we're going to do that on... I'm actually going to do that one on Blanca, if it'll let me. How I got that one first try, I don't know. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Time to take out the Claude Commander. I love their little ee whenever they die. Not getting any bonuses on that one because we took like a year and a half to beat it, but it's fine. Okay. So that was all of our improvements there. Now she's actually tied with Lucia for SP. That's at least a plus. Strongoids. What the fuck are strongoids? Becomes invisible. What? An old muscle enhancer. Because it also increases female hormones, its use was controversial. Taken by a vampire, it bizarrely turns the flesh transparent. The rumored vampire Duke Devio, also known as the Killer Prince, concocted this potion. It causes a vampire to transform into its animal form. So are those just like one-use temporary buff things? Strongoids, because steroids would make it rated R or M. Rated M for muscles! Not the new demon fusions, of course. None of them have been nude. They've been in thongs. I swear, each time I see this painting, it looks more and more like its eyes are rolling at me. Lewd. Lewd, crude, and semi-nude. Would you blame the statue if it was? No, not really. I wouldn't blame the painting for rolling its eyes at me. Is there anything? Actually, there's nothing on the backside of that, so they would know that you're in there. Still wondering what that is. Knowing this game, bring my mouse on screen. Knowing this game so far, it's probably some like underwear pick, just highly heavily filtered, because this would be the hips. You have like the right hip, well, their right, their left. Then you have like the pelvic base there, and then you have up into the upper torso thing. So that would be like the panties this game seems like always freaking focus on. The only thing missing is there's no belly button. So the belly button would be, if it's abstract, would probably be about there. Torso's a little bit short if it's not abstract. See, without glasses, it looks like a creepy 1800 cartoonish doll. I can see that. Okay. Hee, I get it now. So we can go to the first floor, we can go to the third floor. I think we go to the third floor. Oh, nope. I clicked the wrong one because my brain is not there. I like looked over at OBS and just clicked, and I was like, wait a minute. I hadn't switched it to the one that we want. I do find it interesting the seam is now there. It wasn't before. Third floor, going up. Ooh, we've got another room. Though such painting would have been completely denying all rules of golden threshold. Huh? All the golden rules? The rule of threes and stuff like that? Got a jukebox. Although that does not look like a 1915s version. That looks more akin to... I guess it could. Yeah, that looks more like a late 20s, early 30s. Golden ratio. Golden mean. If you're referring to the art one, I think it's the golden ratio, but I don't remember for sure. I don't remember the term for it. I remember the stupid spiral thing. I'm bad with names of things, so yeah. Okay, this is going to be a crappy fight because this is like perfectly going to be anti-us. Just as a heads up. So, oh, and we get a fight right as soon as we get in that. You know what? I'm not going to take this fight. I don't feel like wasting resources before what's going to probably be a tough fight. Not going to take that one either. Okay. I do want to see one thing on Yuri. Barbaria. Okay, so we can actually charge this up to level 2. Kaioken! So that gets us a little bit of Fire. Think the next one's 40? Yeah, the next one's 40. So we can't go up another tier just yet. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's a save spot in here. Okay, I can do this one. So we can take this fight, I guess. Time for you to fusion into Barbaria. That little bit of extra speed made a big difference. Okay, so we need to take you out. Damn you for missing that first attack. Okay, so you have those 3 left. Hey, Bells. Welcome to my suffering as I miss the ring. That one was my bad. I can get mad about the other one because they missed it. Crest Magic, you're going to go for... Oh, he's not close enough for that. Oh, you're still going to do it. Dude got redneck ass. Little gremlin guy. Got redneck butt. Where it's just like... Of course, I can't say much myself. I have a bit of redneck butt, too. We're going to go a gremlin, then. Because you do not have an AoE. I'm getting more perfect than I did in the first game. As the resident butt enthusiast, I'll look that term up. Well, you're going to be disappointed, because usually redneck butt involves no butt. They've got the same affliction as me, usually, which is called back crack leg. No butt cheek, no depth. Although, admittedly, as I've gained weight, I have gotten a bit of a butt. The audacity. Yes, I have to put that dumb joke in there. Doesn't matter that you didn't intend it that way. I intended it that way. The audacity. Okay, so we got that. I don't want to do this fight. This fight kind of scares me. We've got a save there, though. We'll do save slot as well. Oh, look, a noose. Great. End of the line. There isn't anybody here. Maybe Roger isn't here. I guess we'd better look for him elsewhere then. Look, it's an enemy. The fuck are you? What, are we going back to Kadelka enemy design where the things are giant and scary? Okay, I guess I am going... They're light and fire, so I guess Barbaria is probably the better pick. Yanis! Your jaw's a little loose there, Yanis. We're gonna get a nice look at Yanis. Very much resisting making the joke of they're a wing to something. Yeah, we're just gonna beat them up. And you are gonna go for non-class physical, Gushbenst. Manifestations, Soul Comet. Oh, we've got them down a sliver. And the enemies in this, despite having less than 1,000 life, are tanky little bastards. There once was a pirate named Gates who thought he could romp on skates, but he fell on his cutlass, and now he is buttless and practically worthless on dates. I might have to steal that. Okay, Janus, get ready for Meteo Dog. Ouch. Right into Booba. Okay, so Crest Magic. What do we want to use against you? We have Evil Ray, and we have Dark Edge. I'm going to use Dark Edge on Barbara. Feel the darkness. Oh, and she gets a second turn. Okay. We're going to go with a Cure. I don't know why we keep getting second turns every now and then. So you'll just go ahead and cure yourself. Hello, Yanis. It's a little bit of a damage boost. It's not as much as you would think, though. Crest magic, you want... Let's see if Evil Ray does decent damage or not. Yeah, it does. So you get to do another Soul Comet. I almost got another perfect. Still, we're doing okay damage. We're not getting quite as beat up as I thought we were going to. He's fire elemental there, friend. Let's go ahead and... You don't have rage, do you? No, you do not. There once was a maid from Malas who had a magnificent ass. Not pretty and pink as you might well think. It was gray and had long ears and ate grass. Fun fact, I've actually had to help someone chase down and corral their ass. Speaking of that type of ass. I do find it interesting in this game how often we are really close to just being two-shot. Most unfortuitous. I mean, true. Okay, who are we going to have heal? Honestly, I think it is you that is going to be doing the heal on Barbaria. Barbaria. Get mended. Evil Ray. As opposed to Good Ray. There's fire. Ouch. Blanca might have to do an AoE heal if it gets to their turn again. Yeah, they'll get a turn before them. But I don't know if it's going to get to their turn because we have you. Having listened to the Limerick song too many times means you have plenty of these. My favorite Limerick song is the Cookie, is probably the best way I can describe it. Where it's like making you think you have a sick mind because you're always thinking the bad word. Hey, Joaquin leveled up. Yeah, he's definitely getting less XP. I'm going to switch over to my pedals. I'm going to get that in before it gets too warm.
No one here at all. Weird. Where could they be hiding the old man? What's that? Is everyone okay?
We're fine. Ow!
I think I'm okay.
As hard-headed as usual, I see.
Nikolai.
What are you up to?
Nice to see you, Lieutenant. You too, Godslayer.
Yo!
Well, let's see. It's been 2 months since the mistletoe's curse, and you still look quite normal.
It didn't work. It's a load of crap.
Somebody needs to teach him manners.
The one you're looking for is no longer here.
What?
Saint Marguerite Island. We're holding him there.
Saint Marguerite.
Godslayer, get me the Emigre manuscript. Do that, and I'll give you bacon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't lie to me. You most certainly do know. It contains the secret of life. You used it to achieve your victory. Afterwards, you and Bacon took it and hid it away somewhere. That much I already know.
Do it and I'll give you bacon would get me too. It doesn't have to be person bacon. It is just bacon. Bacon! Never mind. It's the intro to Dungeon Keeper 2 and Spy Fiction. We should play Dungeon Keeper on stream. Don't think I've played Spy Fiction, though. And hey, GF, welcome to the stream. You came in during cutscene. Hopefully your day's going all right. Cutscenes. I have water. Bacon! Give me what's in the bag! Spy Fiction has the best unintended innuendo. Get in the hold. It was made for me. We want to be silent during cutscenes. It's very important. Also, bacon! Everybody loves bacon. I can't go anywhere but Florence. No. Yeah, we have to.
I see. So it sounds like the society really won't stop at anything anymore.
Just what kind of secret does the Emigre manuscript hold anyway? Well, Nikolai said you do. Here's the deal. Oh, we're gonna get more backstory, I think.
10 years ago, 3 ancient tomes were stolen from the Vatican. The Pulse Tract, which incarnates a god from the soul of the earth. The Rillier text, with the power to summon a god from beyond the stars. And the Emigre manuscript, which creates life from death. Because each one has the power to warp the very fabric of existence. The books have been widely sought after over the years, and many tragedies resulted from that search.
I got my hands on those 3 books by chance 6 months ago. Then I fought that god. I'll go ahead. You come in behind. The Nikolai points to you and says, back in the hole. And you point back and say the same in the initial cutscene. Jesus. Jesus. When the battle was over, Roger and I secretly sealed the books away where they'd be safe. Dangerous, eh? And do you remember where you sealed this Emigre manuscript away? Amigo. It's hardly something I'd forget, but I was in favor of burning them and being done with the whole affair myself. We had the Emigre manuscript in the Great Nemeton Fissure. Nemeton? You mean the desolate spot in Wales? That's right, and it won't be easy to go down there. That place is crawling with evil and monsters. Sounds like a challenge. I'd love to see a place like that. You make it sound like a walk in the park, but this is serious business. We could get ourselves killed. Not like all the explosions and fireballs we've had in our face. It's the worst dialogue ever, the most insane monologuing by the villains. It's clearly a Mission Impossible cash out, but yeah. There are a few games that I think could probably compete with it for just really weird dialogue. But.
You know you're slow. Promise me you'll be careful. And if anything happens, save yourself at least.
Oh, thank you for the heal. So she can heal us. Spy Fiction is up there. Can it compare to Chaos Wars? Also, we got new items. We got SP attack down, but I don't think we actually have anybody that uses... Yeah, we got defend down. But I don't think we really care about getting SP attack down at the moment. We're going to do a save there. How are we looking on time? We're doing fine on time. I do lose track of time when covering this. So that's a good sign. We are going to go to the graveyard. We're going to get the Earth one already. That should be our last one to level 2, and then we can start leveling things up. Question is, what do we want to level up? Now we have all of them to level 2. Sorry, level 3. Level 1 is nothing. Level 2 is your first one, and level 3 is your second one. It's confusing to me. Friendship soothes your loneliness. You got the Storm Soul. So now we have all of them as high as we can get them there. That looks like a Final Fantasy X enemy. His butt is very weird, though. Got disc ass. Got oh, what kind of shark is that face? Like bullhead shark or something like that? Okay, so 40 for the next one. Yeah, we'll take that. Discus ass. Discuss ass. That's a cheeky discussion. You can now use energy charge. Okay. So, leveling these up does get us access to new skills. Increases his own physical attack. He uses 1 turn. Interesting. So that means we should probably be leveling light, because I have a feeling we get Arc Cure on them, and I would not be surprised if water is going to end up being regular cure and heal. I wouldn't be surprised. Have I looked it up? No, I could be very much wrong. In fact, I probably am, but I'm intrigued. Okay, I'm going to do a quick save here. I'm going to see if we can do anything in the labyrinth. Okay, so Wrath doesn't budge. So the doors don't budge based on getting those up to the higher tier. What a creepy tree, yeah. Nothing else from it, so it's not just a matter of unlocking stuff. I think we have to get to a story beat for this to actually be able to be advanced any further, sadly. What do you have here? At the moment, you're on 541 steps. You want to swap it for a prize? Sure, what do we have? Mana extract, no thanks. Nope, we don't need that. Now, if we could just keep getting those like full cure things like from the first game, I would agree. Okay, we've actually got one more thing to do as well. Have anything else here that we want to buy? Doesn't look like it. Now we've got most of our armors done. Got a ton of studded belts. We probably want one more pocket watch. I don't know why we would ever use the worst one out of those two. So let's go ahead and do the quick save. Let's go for our discount. 20%, yes. Got 86 points. Still not a level up on that, sadly. So equipment. You go to Coral Pendant. You go to... Who do we actually want to have next on that? Because Pocket Watch is just pretty much we want it on everybody. So you get to lose the feather bracelet for the Pocket Watch. So now we have 4 Pocket Watches. We need to start getting other status protections besides that, but Pocket Watch keeps me from going mad. SP attack 56, 54. So she has the most to lose from that, so we're not going to do that on her. I guess we could get rid of that and give her the lariat. I think we actually want it on you first. And then we can swap that out for getting... We can swap out the studded belt for getting the anti-paralysis or anti-status effect that we need at any given time. So 10,000 steps is what we need. I'm surprised we've only gotten 541. Okay, so where we want to go is the Italiano branch. Because we actually have one more thing here that we want to be getting. Data, Sava, Slawa. So we go. Oh, we have 1,000 gold. And yes, I will always... It doesn't matter the game. I'm going to refer to money as gold. It feels weird to say 1,000 cash. Cash is not a currency. Cash is just Johnny. Okay, so we come in here and go this way. There should be a dog in here, is the thing. This, I don't mind coming back into places for. Getting the dog and stuff like that. That mana seed from last time, I don't think it was actually worth it. I wonder why they hid that instead of something better. I've been waiting for you. You're Blanca, aren't you? Is Wolf just talking people language? Ah, pardon me. I didn't mean to startle you. I might look like a wolf now, but I used to be human. That's why I can speak both wolf and human language. And why you have glasses. Ah, same as me. I can understand what Blanca says, too. I have to beat you if I want my human form back. Will you fight? Do I want to fight the old man? The old dog? The Henry? Let's go ahead and get that set up. Okay, let's go ahead and save state, and we'll go ahead and fight him.
I don't like picking on old men. I'll have to get this over with quickly.
They used to call me the old tiger. I won't go down easily, you know.
I still don't know why they are so quiet versus the sound of the game. Ow, that almost hurt. Oh, Jesus. Let's try that again real quick. Let's not miss turn 1 attack. Let's not be bad at video games. Oh, and we actually get first turn this time. Okay, Soul Comet. Retry. This guy only has 300 life. That hurts more than his thorns. What? How are you getting 2 attacks in a row there, bud? Okay, I will cure myself. Kamehameha! Yeah, I think if we're at 80, we want to be a little careful. Because if we're at 80, we're going to get taken down in like 2 turns. So here's 1. So Crest Magic, we just cure ourselves up again. Ow. Manifestation Soul Comet again. Okay, so normal attack should just finish him off. I have a feeling he is just on a sliver. Why, yes, he is. We win. Ta-da! I'm pretty sure this soundbite is the same as the Okami one. Probably pretty similar. I would not be surprised.
Whoa, very impressive. Maybe I'm getting too old for this.
Age doesn't have anything to do with it. It's just a matter of whether you take on fighting as your living or not.
Apparently he doesn't take on fighting as a living. You're absolutely right. Maybe research suits me better than battles. Well, Blanca, here you are. Soul Comet has been powered up. We're not even halfway on his. Nothing I can do about it now. I lost, and that's that. I have to find another way to turn back into a human. You take care, too. I'm mildly tempted to reload and see if he turns into a human if we lose. So now we have Soul Comet level 4. When are we going to get something that's not Soul Comet? I have no idea. Henry is 91? The frick? That is an old dog. I'm going to change ears real quick, so you might hear some clanking and stuff, and I won't be able to hear the game for a minute. Mainly because this is making my ears sweat. That goes there. My empty water bottle from earlier. No. Whatever will I do? Probably heard. Ah. Yeah, I'm basically rotating between earbuds and over-ear things. The over-ear things, my ears were sweating, which was making them itch, which kind of sucks. 91. Good God, we beat up an old man. Oh, and there are different elements, too. Oh, called the old tiger. I didn't realize we actually had dog descriptions. Descriptions, Jesus. Academy valedictorian, also a PhD. After the defeat, became a fierce wolf rights activist. After the battle in Le Havre, returned to his hometown, dreamed of a rematch for the battle he lost till the end of his days. Aw. Treats Ernest as his grandfather, normally obedient, but has fierce side as well as still a child in the ways of combat. Okay, so that's how we actually see their status things. If I remember correctly, someone was mentioning that it was in the bestiary. It's not. It's in this one. Some of these are a lot, yes. So it's now up to 4 hits on that, by the way. The dog can have a cap. The dogs have caps and glasses, and these are the ones that we've beaten. Yeah, we've got generic wolf. We've got redneck wolf, I think. I don't remember what voice they gave him. Trucker, I guess, is probably a better description of that one. We've got academic. 2 of them have had glasses so far. Sorry, I'm bumping the microphone because this is driving me nuts. There we go. I'm going to circle that around that and hopefully not completely ruin everything. So there we go. He's 91 years old. In dog years, that's what? Geez, several hundred. Old as best boy. Well, 91, he was a human before. If we're to believe his backstory. So he's not always been a bestest boy. He's just been...
He once was a real boy.
I'm still debating what kind of voice I should do for Lump as well. Speaking of things I mentioned earlier. Let's go ahead and just do a cure. What crests do we have left? We actually have quite a few crests left. Jeez. And he can finally lick his own nuts. I mean, there's people that have had ribs removed to try and do that if memory serves. Which is mildly terrifying. That might just be an urban legend, though. I mean, you've seen human being able to bend all over the place? Yeah. That is very true. Why are we getting like arrows and stuff on the map? I really don't know. We didn't get any fights in there either. Which is mildly disappointing, but it's fine. Means we go to Florence, we get healed. Then we go to Wales.
Hello, Wales. How you doing?
What are those? Those are dishes. Why do we have just a giant wall of dishes in the marketplace? Contortionists do contort. You know you're slow. Okay. Yep, free healing. I will gladly come back here for free healing. Save me 100 gold. I will gladly do it. We haven't actually had a lottery person in a while. Speaking of towns, and we're up to 6 lottery tickets. Does this guy just not mention lottery people? It mentioned one earlier, though. I don't think we've gotten any new cards. He's got to get his creative juices flowing. We could always go to the Ardennes and see how much stronger we are now, but no, we go to Wales. Because we've got some ruins to go to. Gotta get them juices flowing. Oh, we're gonna have an enemy with over 1,000 life. Lovely. Okay. What? Something here has changed. Something noteworthy has changed. Do you recognize what is different? What's a mailbox doing here? Nice mailbox. Don't go getting ideas that belongs to someone, get it? Hey. No. But I really want this mailbox. What? Are you taking it? That's called stealing, you know, stealing. Never mind that. Weren't you supposed to be a hero? It won't be missed. Yeah, so we got a new we got a new weapon. Less I. What else has changed? Well, we do have a new chest. The vending machine does not look fixed. Fuck your logic. I'm walking away from this argument instead of indulging you. Exactly. Screw you and your rational thought. Okay, we actually should probably look at some of these new items we've gotten. Inventory, key items. A rope ladder. Normal looking data from Roger's house, made with alchemical techniques. It can be unfurled several hundred meters, allowing descent from the highest places. It's a rope ladder. Got weapons, items, accessories. There it is. High Priestess. Didn't we get a new one? Guess not. Thought we did. Did we not get a new tarot card? Mailbox is a key item. Mailbox is a weapon. Oh, weapon. Oh, Justice card is the new one. Okay. Upright, this card signifies balance, and Justice reverse, it denotes discord. Hey, discord! They knew it was coming! Lucia will be knocked out, but all unconscious players will gain full HP. No thanks. This says that the vending machine should work now. It does. Okay. Got Thera, mana, Soul Benediction, tents. I should probably get some tents, but... Oh, and we do have new weapons. Oh, butts. We shouldn't have spent all our money. All our money went to waste. And we also have our... Although Coral Pendant is not a bad one. Do I need to buy anything here? I don't think this is going to be an instant death boss, but I should double check. Oh, yeah, it is going to be one. We're going to have to grind a little bit, my guys. Okay. Just reading up on it. Okay, so yeah, we are gonna need bears. You know, it says aromas, but all you could think of was essential oils. I mean, considering this game, that may have been the original intent. Just gonna put that one out there. I mean, we remember the first game, and we've seen this game so far. I have a bit of a gut feeling. I got a feeling, ooh, that it might just be some pervies. Now we're gonna go and get rid of those. We're gonna get rid of that. This game's got its fair share of perv. Try for the markup. Because we're gonna need Leo bears. But we also have weapons I want. The game is mocking me at this point. We already have one Leo bear. You need to check if this game is on that woke video game list. Highly doubt they even know it exists. People who make those kind of lists very rarely have cultural awareness to know something beyond Bayonetta. That's like, Bayonetta is the depth of their video game knowledge. That's as deep as they go. Okay. Do I get the bears? Or do I get the weapons? How much are the weapons going to cost me? Actually, I should also double check. What of these are we going to get? We do get one bear out of this. So we only need 2 of those. There's no weapons on the list. So... Most people who scream about things being woke are very boring. So we only need 2 of the bears. The bears. Sorry. That leaves us with a little bit of money to kind of play around with. So I'm going to go ahead and get gauntlets. And who's our next one to probably get upgrades? It's a toss-up between Dogo and the swords. I think we're going to go Whetstone first, because he has to fight by himself more often. So let's go for big discount, big discount. Still not leveled up. That is confuzzling. Okay, so Bear Claw into Gauntlet. You're fine for now. We'll do the anti-instant death thing later. You got Whetstone Plus. You're going to the red mailbox. So we should have some things we can sell as well. Okay, so Locker gets sold. Whetstone gets sold. Bear Claw gets sold. Gets us a few thousand more. We can actually get a second weapon. That means we get, I think Sword is the next one, although it is very, very, very tempting to get the Golden Fan. I don't think we don't get another Golden Fan. According to the Mighty Woke Protectors, this game is not woke. Well, wow. I actually ran into someone that called freaking Diablo 2 woke, so. Yeah. I don't trust people who use it as, like, a core part of their daily vernacular. Okay, so do we go for you or you first? As a female protagonist. But Diablo 2 is just, you choose your character, male or female. That is one of the arguments of some of these lists. Nothing surprises me about it these days, sadly. Well, we've got to decide, so we're going Golden Fan first. I don't know how many points we need to actually get that next one. Okay, so equipment, you equip change, it's a Golden Fan. I can't actually take off old weapons, otherwise I could probably afford the sword as well. It seems so weird to play the games you like, not what people tell you to. Yeah. Man, that's fairly solid advice. Obviously, checking out reviews is fine as well. But, yeah, there's a lot of people who don't seem to get the concept of maybe you should be promoting things that you like rather than trying to tear down things that you don't particularly like. There's a reason why most of the games I cover on like reviews and stuff are like, I like this game, here's some critique of it, but overall I like this game. Because I'd rather promote that than be like, well, this game is absolute dog shit. Even Diablo 4, which I think had a lot of very big flaws to it, had some redeeming qualities, just not a lot. So can we actually... Oh, we could sell the leather caps, I just realized. The other weapon we wanted was the sword, and we can actually afford it. Ha 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 ha. Enough shopping episode. There's a Zefrank, Zefrank video called "Don't Yuck My Yum" or "Don't Yuck the Yum" or something like that, or "Yuck My Yum." It's something along those lines that definitely puts it into way better words than I can. Zefrank just like disappears randomly and then comes back. It's kind of a weird one too. But yeah, I like Zafrank's stuff, especially his older stuff. A show stuff. Obviously, the like fake documentary for like the animals and stuff like that. I forget what it's called. I forget the name of the series, but the one where he is describing the animals in their natural habitat, but just completely wrong, and a lot of penis jokes. It's pretty funny, but I do like his A show stuff. And yes, TED Talk about being human is great too. Okay, so now we're actually fully equipped, which is rare for me, especially in these games. For some reason, I find it hard to like manage my money in this series, whether that's Kadelka or actually, did Kadelka have shops? I don't think Kadelka had shops, did it? Thankfully, I go back and actually rewatch the series before I finish doing my reviews. The one with the bird walking around fishing and blocking out the sun behind it to camouflage them is insanely funny. It's daytime, nighttime. Okay. So now we get to go into our hole. Into the hole. Can we climb down from here? Why, yes. Yeah, it might be a little dangerous, but this ladder ought to do the trick. There we go. Sorry to mute for a second so I didn't like cause everyone distress. Have a good one, Queen. May work be less stressful today. No guarantees that it will be, but hopefully it will be. There's a face guard here. Who do we actually have the leather cap on? There we go. I keep having to mute for a second, but yeah. Have a good day, Queen. Okay. You all have studded belts. You're the one with the leather cap on. We don't need that. There we go. Let's see. I was going to do something here, but I completely forgot what. We're fine. Data Sava, slot 1 to there. Go for that. I might need a new drink. Okay, in we go there. Oh, it's a puzzle dungeon! Yay! I just had to look and see it's a puzzle dungeon. Blah, 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 blah. Puzzle dungeon still better than parkour dungeon, especially if you're talking like Final Fantasy 15. Ofnir. What in the fucked up mind flayer shape shifting nonsense is this? And why do they have the cocktail swords in their back? Oh, we paralyzed them. That works for me. Certainly off. I mean, yeah. Since it's paralyzed, we can just do normal attacks, I think. Ta-da! Like a bone naga that has been cursed? I mean, if you look like that, you definitely do have a curse. But we got it. We got it without dying. Funny, monsters didn't bother us last time Roger and I were here. I feel really sick. It's something down here doesn't want living creatures around. A place this steeped in evil and curses is rare. Something really horrible must have happened here. A god died. Okay, so that was a fixed encounter. This didn't warn me about a fixed encounter. A number and a lock. A lurk of war. How you doing? I'm just stretching real quick. There we go. Okay. One to the north, so we want to go to this one first. Okay. Got ourselves the mana seed. So unfortunately, it forces us to write it each time we step on these. We got to do this number. So we need to write this one. And I think it's this one. And then this one. Thankfully, this has a puzzle guide in it. That is actually a really good description of what the feck this is what the feck this is. Shadow Hearts is going Shadow Heartsy. It is as pervy as ever. It's still a fun game, but still very pervy. I think I might go refresh my drink real quick, though. So I will be RB. Because I need coffee. But yeah, it's going pretty good. How is your day going? I'll take it off pause so you guys can have some music, though. Okay, we're back. Boogie boogie. I see you there. You using the huh emojis. My emojis may be jank, but they're me jank. Is Hex really just John Cena? Just do the little hand motion in front of their face. Thank you for the gift sub, by the way. And let's see. What do we have in here? Okay, so we got that. Leave the button alone. Actually, let's see what the button do. What do this button do? Changes colors. Oh, come here, you blasted back scratcher. There you go. Stuck halfway in the drawer. Like filling up your imaginary pit. Ooh, you're like... I almost made a horrible, horrible joke there. Fill up that hole. You've never seen Hex? Now here's the real question. Have you ever seen Hex in the same room as John Cena? Yes. Hex over here just filling up my hole. Let's go ahead. That just changed the color of the block. Oh, groovy. You can only ride blocks if their color corresponds to the receiving block. I really wish we had a camera control in this then. Oh no, your secret's been revealed. I mean, have you ever seen me in the same room as Clark Kent? Huh? No. Oh, let's see. I need to update Choco Sus so it doesn't look like he's got, like, the thick mustache. You've never seen John Cena? I'm there. Okay, this is going to be a D&D reference, by the way. I'm speaking about things that are going on off camera. Mentioned earlier that I'm playing a big, giant puppet guy named Lump. He's a rogue, and he is what's called a Weshelkind, which is a puppet people. Usually they're small. He's big because he's got a giant heart, like literally the heart of a giant inside of him. But he's a rogue, and he also has a special ability that's called Fade Away. So I'm debating whether I'm actually going to have him just actually vanish, just normal. Yeah, you're gonna disappear. You're gonna go stealthy, yada yada yada. Or whether I'm gonna have him just do the John Cena thing, and no one wants to tell him. The little hand thing. Bye. You don't see me, and just disappear. Do the John Cena thing. I don't know how much of a joke character I want to make him, because I have a feeling it is still going to be a semi-serious diversion from campaign. It's a mini campaign. Don't know how silly I want to make him. He's already pretty silly because he is 6 int. 6 intelligence. For those of you that know D&D, that's -2 to every intelligence roll. That is barely literate, if literate. So he's got 18 dex and 16 strength, so he's got body. The goal is to make him a bit of a dumb himbo, but possibly even like dumber than Kronk. Okay, so I think we ride this one. This actually has the solutions, by the way, so I should just follow that. So we want this one. Because I am the dumbs whenever it comes to these, so having the information here is good. But I haven't settled on Lump's voice yet. I do want to at one point, before you get a ban, how much of a menace can you be? Most of the people here are very Probably the best way to describe it is you can be as much of a menace as you want, as long as you don't post anything that's bigoted. It's probably the best way to put it. If that makes sense. There's a few other things like be respectful of people, but you can be a troll or make bad innuendos and jokes like all you want. That's not a problem. We are PG-13 is probably where I'd put it. We sometimes do skirt R, but very, very rarely. And I've been trying to swear less. I let one slip earlier that I probably shouldn't have let slip, but I'm trying to be more family friendly, even if I'll never be completely family friendly because I make dick jokes. Menace okay, bigot not. Exactly. Also, since it's come up before, don't DM people unless they invite you to. I know I probably don't have to say that for you, but we've had that issue come up before. Except they were not a menace in chat, they were a menace in DMs. Family friendly, greater than sailor friendly. No, the person who did that is banned. They've been banned from the YouTube channel, Patreon, Instagram. Whenever I did Instagram, I don't do that anymore, and from Twitch. And I'm pretty sure I banned them on the Discord as well. They were hitting on a female viewer, which I think also chased them off of streaming as well. Like, not watching streams, but actually streaming. Because they had streamed prior to that, and the person got creepy. I mean, pretty much. Oh my god, girl on the internet! Everyone on the internet has a dick. Everyone's got an e-peen. There is no gender on the internet as far as I'm concerned. Daladon approves. Okay. There was something I was going to do in here. Oh yeah, crest ring customization. There we go. We're going to expand yours, which is that one. It's easier to hit. I'm liking that paralysis. Seal, we're not doing too much with either of them. I think we actually might want to change yours over to this so we can actually have good status effects on you guys. I'm going to actually go slow on you. You're going to go Petrify. And you are going to go Seal. Actually, I think that's a good one. It's true, Morna has lock. Oh, lordy. But yeah, my philosophy is everyone online has an e-peen. You have your long list of sweaty wrestling men. Hex. Hex. Let us go. There you go. Just for you, Hex. Is that something you take medication to get rid of? Oh my. I'm sorry. You mentioned sweaty wrestlers, and I do have to just show that off. Is it me or is it warm? Oh my. Oh lordy. So we should have a treasure chest. Oh geez, we got to do another combat. Eyes have been blessed. Oh, what the f... I'm gonna look at the enemy in just a minute, but on a very quick glance, them's look like Pokemon. Those magnet ones, just off the top of my head. You did not hear the beginning well. How did they learn it was a girl? She mentioned it in chat, and also she streamed. Else, so, and she didn't like mask her voice or anything, so it was very obviously a female or femme presenting person. Magmite, yeah. You know what? Hex will be streaming next chance they get. Oh lordy. But yeah. I actually do not even remember the guy's name anymore. He was a Patreon for a while for $1. Then he sent me some weird messages on Instagram after I banned him off of Twitch. That's why I banned him on Instagram. But yeah. I don't mind these enemies. They look kind of neat. Let's go ahead and you're just going to do a hard hit. They're called Calamity Orbs. There's 6 of the little bastards. There's 4 in the center and 1 on either side. So we're going to start on the ones on the side. See how tough you bastards are. I should play through the Pokemans one of these days. Believe it or not, I have not played a ton of Pokemon. I've played like chunks of multiple ones, but I haven't actually beaten them. It's like once I start getting just like the characters I want, I have a hard time thinking of other things I want to do into Pokemans. I played... It was... I want to say it was red or yellow on Game Boy. I have, I think, 2 of the Switch ones. Generally speaking, the fan-made versions, like the fan-made spin-offs, have been more interesting to me in general. There's a Pokemon, like, open-world game. There's... They tend to, like, take them further than the first-party ones. Okay, so they're not close enough to get that. So we're going to do straight lines. I think through you. These enemies are kind of meh. We're those dogs with human arms for heads doing one handstands, give you peak enemy design. We haven't we've ran across a few weird ones. I have to say we have not gotten the upside down floating guy. We have gotten roaches. We've gotten some just body horrors as well, but they're not as common as they were in the other one. But this also is twice as long as the other one, so we're probably going to be seeing a few others. That's a line one, so that might actually work. I don't think this area is going to have the trippy ones. I don't think we're going to see that until closer to the end. Oddly enough. Why am I getting messages? Un moment. You're going to hear clunk clunk for a second. Actually, no, I can mute myself. Okay, I'm back. It's somebody sending text to the wrong fucking number again. We had the early bug enemy freaks, yeah. We've had a few oddballs. We haven't had anything too crazy. We've had some trippy bosses though. Let's see. We've got. I think that one we just got was the Theraseed. I think we came in up there, so this is going to be the one that we take off of this. So we want to take this one next. And that should get us to the one with 2 golds. Ride the left one, push the button, ride it back. See, if I can't see the entire map, this would have taken me like 5 times as long. Just did it swear again? Oh no! Well, damn it. Sorry. I had to. Like I said, PG-13. And now we need to do this. Getting out of this place is going to be a pain in the ass. Thankfully, for the most part, it does teleport us out of these. Okay, so we got that one. If I ever come in here to get a second thing, do we actually have... I don't think we have to come back in here. No, we shouldn't have to come back in here. Was a big one too? Well, dag nabbit. Gosh golly gee willikers. Oh. Another puzzle. Welcome back. Oh, yeah. My big ones are F and S. Fucking shit. And I will combine them whenever I say fucking bullshit. I need to not swear as much, but for the most part, I'm way better than I used to be. But wolf type character in your party, you like to call him a doggy. Doggy! Blanca. If only they had an electrical one. You like to say cock and wanker. I did use wanker for a long time. I've kind of stopped, but I did use that one for ages. I got like in a pseudo English kick. He fights doggy style. Ah! Oh no, Bells. Why? Why are you this way? As if I wouldn't. If I would have made the same joke if I would have thought of it. What does this do? That's for showing those pictures earlier. FSC and many more. You do work construction. Yeah, touche. Ah, changes the direction. That one's not as bad as some of the other puzzles we've had. Ooh, a seal of vitality. We can get more life. Oh, there's... Why would we press it 3 times? How does this change? I should have saved some of them. Thank you for the gift sub, by the way. Okay, so we got big guy here. We are going first. I guess we are going to fusion, but since we... actually, no, it probably is still the strongest physical one we have. We are going to be getting more of those. I believe there's like 6 or 7 of them. Othion. We got big guy and 3 little ones. I have no idea what he is. He's just a Golem. Why did you run to the side there, bud? Yeah, he kind of ran to the side to do his thing. Modern memes. I make fun of 6'7", just by the nature of just like, haha, 6'7", yada 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 kind of stuff. It is just fun to make fun of. But reality is, we had the same bad memes when I was, well, not a kid, but in my lifetime. Every generation has had them. I don't know why my generation is making fun of it as if it's like something that never happened during ours. I mean, you just lost the game, for God's sake. That's same shit. Apple. Hey, Apple. That was the generation after mine. I am an early millennial. Apple would have been probably Gen Z. And then you have the alphas doing the 6-7 stuff. The PG-13 and nowadays kids younger than this are more trash than this. Yes and no. I know plenty of other creators that are, I say young kids, I'm talking in the 20s, that are not quite that bad. The only ones that I know that are under like 20 are my niece and nephew. So, and they're good kids. I'm lucky. You don't know what generation you are? Fair. Honestly, generations are kind of a weird thing, especially whenever you start going international. Because you're going to be exposed to different things at different times. Can we actually even take out 2 of those guys? Yes. I have a feeling Big Boy's gonna hurt. Locke's generation just drew buffalo on cave walls. My generation, I am so old that dirt looks up to me. Prehistoric old man. I think Locke might be the only one here that's older than me. Maybe. And it's not by much. Do I have... Nah, don't have a line to it. Osmosis Man formed in primordial ooze. Do I zap Onthian or the Calamity Orb? I'm going to take out the Calamity Orb. Just because they seem fragile, which means they're going to do a lot of damage. Locke is older, yes, just barely. Back in my day... It's not by a lock. We're gonna use you as a standard of measurement lock. Is that okay with you? Oh, lordy. Wouldn't that be kind of weird? Like, if your name became, like, synonymous with a certain period of time or something? Like a certain era, like, say a century is like 100, because that's, like, a number-based one. But if we measured it by locks of time... It's been 12 locks and 1... 12 locks and 1 DF. Exactly, Locke. We both know the before times. Back before these modern savageries took over. Oh, lordy. So we need to push this. I think it said 3 times. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, because there's only 2 directions that one can go in, 3 this one can. Now I feel like a young whippersnapper. So 12 trillion and 85. I mean, touche, touche, touche. Okay, so we probably need to go back here and we need to press it 2 times. This one wasn't as bad of a puzzle as the other one. This one I wouldn't have actually had to. I wouldn't have had to see everything at once to figure it out. This one I probably could have solved pretty quick. But we got puzzle sections, so I might as well let the puzzle sections tell me how they do. You're more on the DF end of the scale. I am at if you're curious how old I am at the age where when somebody asks how old I am, I have to stop and math it out. I don't celebrate birthdays. So I can't really go by like, oh, I'm now X years old because that's what it said on my cake. I actually have to sit there and like, what is 2000 something minus 1900 something? And actually square it out and be like, okay, what? Sometimes I don't bother with the month. I'm like, just go by the year number. It's close enough. Only time I don't do that is whenever it's like legal documents. I was born in the 1900s. Usually say condolences to your real life friend nowadays. He calls you a brat, though you're just 3 years apart. I do like saying I was born in the 1900s. But let's go Soul Comet on Ontheon. There's not enough space in the cake for the candles. I mean, true. My sister, whenever she did do cakes, whenever she does do cakes, she likes to do numbers, so. You're 2 million years old. Only 2 million, you young whippersnapper. I saw the fall of the dinosaurs. I survived by hiding underneath their now oiled bodies.
I'm well oiled.
No. Okay, let's go a fusion. We'll go Barbaria. Who do you think inspired Greased Up Deaf Guy? Bold of you to assume it's only 2 candles, Bells. But yeah, it would only be 2 candles for me, if we're being serious. Wow, I was trying for crits and I just did not do it. Sword Arts, we're gonna do... the Bullenfogel, I think, maybe? Or do we do the Havrelk? None of them are close enough for small rings, which is just insulting to me. Redeems the Hydrate. Is Hydrate not active? I am hydrating constantly during this, but yeah. You should be able to redeem it. I don't know if I even put a cooldown on it. Just as a heads up. Maybe I should, I guess. Press magic. We're going to do... We're just gonna do a hard hit on one of these. Calamity orbs, go. That did not kill it. Okay. You all used all your points in the pit. No. Fear the pit. Okay, so he's gonna. Oh, he made one of the orb stronger. Ow. Hey, why are you getting a second turn there, Extendo? Oh god, he has funny attacks. I might keep that guy around because I actually like his attacks. You're sitting here with 80k points. I like to think you're working in construction when you come here and the pit's your job. Ah. Maybe I should yearn for the mines as one of them.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Fun fact, I was actually in a Oliver. I was Oliver once. There we go. Let's just say it straight up. I was Oliver. One of the orphans. The manual ad redeem is still there by the Oh, I need that one. I'm pretty sure does have a cooldown, but manifestations, Soul Comet. I don't know who we actually have lines on. What are you getting ready for? Just manual ads? Okay, so she can line on them. So maybe you just take out this bastard? And Bullenvogel. What level are you on from DF to lock? I'm not sure. Let's go. I'm going to do Evil Ray. I think I am just kind of... I'm more on the lock end, probably, if we're going by age. I'm level 3! 1, 2, 3. Okay. There was something I was going to check. Oh, yeah. I need to come in here. Level 3 as in 3 digits. Shh, not supposed to tell them. Channel point rewards. And disable that. So let's go ahead and we will use ourselves a nice little tent here. Gonna sit here, pitch a tent, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a little quick save. On the Strem save. I'm gonna actually do a second save here as well, just so we have like a backup that's kind of near here. Look at pictures. Okay, so we got that. We still have a ton of items and puzzles in this. I just realized. Oh, is this one where we're going to have to verticality? Oh, shit. Shit biscuits. This yellow block's in the way. Okay. That goes down. Okay. Yeah, it is multi-tier. Oh, no, we got lower floors. Okay, I see what it's smoking a little bit, I guess. Okay, what is this way? Nothing!
It's a big old pile of bullshit.
Okay. So downhill. Blue and okay. Northwest corner of this area to find a orange. The map is our friend. But the actual like view is not. What's the weirdest game we've played? On channel or off channel? On channel, it's probably been. Ooh. This one's up there. I haven't played too many trippy games. I mean, I've played stuff like. Trying to remember the name of it now. It's Mother 2. I'm forgetting the actual, like, English name of it. I don't know why I'm forgetting the name of the like real name of it. Why do I remember the Japanese name? Let's do Storm this time. Yeah, my Steam library is 3,000. Pretty much. My physical game library is probably slightly higher, believe it or not. I wouldn't consider Barbie Horse Game weird. It was just meme. That was on channel, though. I did that, not this past April Fool's, but the one before. Oh, there's all kinds of weird crap in there. This is definitely a weird one, though. I think the previous game was weirder. But it's weird, but it's a good game, if that makes sense. Like, there's some things that people are going to be like, ugh. I guess we're going to try... We're going to try this. Because I don't know what this ability is going to be like. Sword Arts, we're going to go Gesundheit. As far as streaming, I'm mostly just sticking to turn-based RPGs. I'll do some action RPGs because that's what my old audience demands, but for the most part, I'm going to stick to JRPGs and strategy RPGs. Yeah, I can definitely recommend these. I would recommend starting with the first Shadow Hearts and not Kudelka like we did. Kudelka is a good game. It is about like 8 or 9 hours to beat. It's not very long. It's across multiple discs, so get ready to disc swap. But Kudelka is one of those, like, it's a bit of a pain because it is the original kind of like dip into this world. You do have some references to it in the first Shadow Hearts, but that said, Shadow Hearts is significantly, last time I checked, it might have changed, but a few years ago, Kudelka was significantly more expensive. Health? Okay, so that guy's not even, like, almost dead. I'm gonna just take out one of the Calamity Orbs. Or I'm not. Okay, so Manifestation, Soul Comet. Let's try and take out Ontheon. Why do they... I'm trying to think of how to phrase it tastefully. Do those things not just make an O face whenever they cast spells? The Calamity Orbs. Or is it just me? Like reading into it. They do that little eye roll thing. It's a little bit, yeah. Okay, so we already hit the button, I think. We go south and east through an opening. Ah. Yeah, there's a lot of good games out there in the world. There's no way I'm going to get through all of them. Oh, we got first strike. So you're going to go with... Rhubarbar. And we're going to do specials. That'll actually get it there before them. So we're just going to do energy charge so we strong. Up 150%. Nice. Manifestation Soul Comet. Do we go for the Ontheon or the Ofnir? I think we're going to go for the Ofnir first. Just to try and get rid of it. So we can really focus fire on Big Boy. Man, he just fell apart. Bullenvogel on both of them seems like a good go. X told you she's an immortal, so she has plenty of time, but no, sadly, we cannot be able to play all the games out there. There's more games coming out than you have time to spend. Because for every, like, hour of game you play nowadays, like, 10 hours of game is being released. It's gotten ridiculous. I think last year, like, 20,000 games released on Steam or something like that. Okay, so Gale Spin, can't get both of them. Guess we're going to be doing a Hail Break on you and hope that it takes you out. I don't think it's going to. It did not. So they have a choice of guaranteed taking out Ofnir or probably not taking out Ontheon. I'm going to go with, like, just smacking him to see how much damage we do. Okay, we did take it out. Okay. Evil Born. That was a cool attack. Okay, so that damage boost is significant. Wait. What? We can farm hit area expands? Or was that a fixed encounter? That might have been a fixed encounter. Do I dare think that we can farm those? Luckily, we have a choice for the most part in what we play. Yeah. We don't have to play all the, like, 20,000 pieces of slop out there. Okay, ring customization. We're going to go to Blanca again. Hit area width. It's going to be the same one. Who do we need mana most on? I think Lucy is going to just go ahead and cure herself. Sorry, do the curing. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to slide this down. There we go. Goodness gracious. So we need to ignore the blue block. They're supposed to be, yes, there she hides. Right over there, we got ourselves another bear. It's unbearable. Arr. Okay, so now we should go back, and I think we do hit this. And that little, where the little mobile blocks are, they wobble. They wobble. Okay, so it says take the one directly north of you. Up to a chest with a... Oh, we got another crest. Okay. That makes sense. The Phoenix! It's a Phoenix! I should be checking this more often. Because we got those right there. This one is... We still have several to go. I kind of wish this would note whenever we actually have some ready to be upgraded, but... No guide is perfect. No stream is either. Down we go again. As my nose itches like crazy. Go. We got the Phoenix. So then we should probably hit this. Yes, I am just following the guide for this. Rather than kind of trying to suss out the puzzles. There we go. My microphone had drifted. Because I have an arm that has served me well for many years, but it's definitely starting to demonstrate age. Well, we're about to find out if that was fusion. We're going to go with bar. Special skills. Doesn't get the turn in beforehand, so we're just going to do a hard hit. I'm going to go for Ofnir first. That was a satisfying combo screen because it went right through the line on the X. We'll take him out with Gesundheit. Didn't kill it, but pretty close. Yeah, you should be able to take out Ofnir. And you are gonna do... Evil Ray. The joys of caffeine.
They're definitely picking me up a little bit.
Ow. Rock'em sock'em bopper over here. So 106 there. Got him. It felt like he had less life that time, and we did not get an item there. Max hit number 18 hits. Oh yeah, because the combo. A doip. We have not gotten any of the combo magic unlocked, by the way. Because I'm good at Vigi games. Okay, so we got that. Look for a little path to the left hidden by the rock formation. Ah, I see you there. Flip an orange switch. That is a very awkward... Oh, no, I don't want to be back on there. You bastards. I want to go down. We're looking for another orange switch. Guessing it's this one it wants us to flip. And then we come and take this back up. So now we hit this one again. This is the part that would probably stump me, because we don't really have a good overview of the level. Oh, we're going to get an item with a very odd name. We go across here. I want to see what this is. I have a feeling I know what this is. Able to transform into Grand Papillon. Long-awaited medicine that makes you young again. Expansion exceeds 400%, so avoid overdosing. Causes increased excitement and physical transformation. Missed opportunity for it to be blue. Yes, we just got digital Viagra. Why? Okay, so we need to push this one again. Why did it want us to push this one the first time? Am I sticking with Barbaria? Yes. Barbaria is probably my favorite so far. Okay, so we got off near and 2 Calamity Orbs. Special skills. If we do energy thing, that's going to put us after them. Could guarantee getting rid of the Calamity Orbs. So you get to go ahead and take out this one. Oh, bang. Or not, because I'm a Dumas. Let's go Soul Comet on Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Nah, well, that's a waste of a Soul Comet. I meant to use it on the Ofnir. Well, at least that's guaranteed dead. Okay, so we're going to do a hard hit on you. Nah, that qualified. Ooh, we slowed its action speed. Cool. Let's go hard hit on it. So it can be slowed. And it can be paralyzed as well. Okay, we're just getting all the status effects on this guy now. That's what we're going for. Got a bonus there. It does seem like we are getting less XP on the backliners, sadly. Which is unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. So I don't know why it's wanting me to press this again. But I have a feeling that it would have blocked the blue there. Not where we want to be. We want to be further down. We want to go to this one. Yep, it would have blocked that. Okie dokie. Why did we raise it up then? Unless it was possibly blocking. It could have been blocking the path of that other one, yeah.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I hear a voice calling me.
A voice?
Grandma? Grandma? Is that you?
Hey, relax. There's nobody there.
But I'm sure that I heard her. It was my grandmother from back home. She needs my help. What's wrong? Why do you sound so sad? I'm right here. Don't worry.
Karen?
There, did you hear that?
He is a
Get a hold
rude
of yourself.
hero.
Don't listen to what dead spirits say. They can steal away your soul.
I believe that something here is trying to frighten us and turn us away from our task.
Don't let it bother you. That wasn't her, you know. Your grandmother's soul is safe.
I guess so.
Let's finish our job and hurry back. I don't like this place.
My family is from Munich, fallen nobility, you might say. If we ever get the chance, will you come visit there with me?
Sure, no problem.
My, that sounds nice, all right.
Well, it begins. Oh, Lord. Okay, so we need... Oh, looky. Cool. So we got a color puzzle. So which color is it gonna be? It's one of these where they all shift based on what you step on. This one would have just been brute force. There, we got it. Sweet. Is there anything else I need to do in that one? Okay, so we got a few of these. Okay, so it's leading me into that. We ignore this one. None of them. We'll do it later. We got to do this other one first. Because there's treasure! Blue, yellow, yellow, blue, blue, red, red. Okay. So, blue. Yellow. Yellow. I see what it's going for here, though. So then we do blue, and that should shift those. We do another blue. And now red is probably going to be shifting the back two. Why, yes. Yes, it is. Ta-da! Got ourselves some treasure. A Bareth crest. Okay, that's nice. Let's see what the different crests do. Although you actually have open slots now. Bathin, Belith. There's Bareth down there. Level 6 Evil Born. Okay, so that's one of them that we've seen before. I think that might actually be a Nope, it's a piercing small. Okay. Do we have a medium one at all? Doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah, we do. We have a red blaze. Let's go ahead and take Horus. That gets us a little bit more. And we should have like A2 that we could throw on. Yeah. We have a better 2. Yeah, we have Salos. Yeah, because they've gained some levels. They actually have access to a bit more stuff. Do Gremory on you. I don't know what the max number of slots is. I think it's like 6 or something like that, but meh, whatever. What does Entrance do? Use its own MP to increase one ally's special attack power. Nah, we're not going to mess with that. This just seems the better decision. And which slot was that one on the Solomon Key? Oh, that's part of the Wilder of War. So we can actually start seeing how big this one is. That one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is 10 crests. They're getting big and complicated. Do you like them big and complicated? Probably. Oh, it's just one big Otheon? Sure. Fusion. As we start getting more souls, I can start leveling this up and we might be able to get bigger AoEs on them. So energy charge does not put us in front, so we're just going to do a hard hit. Oh, and we got slow on big guy. Nice. It's all good. #21 combo. Go for it.
That was easy enough.
Got some extra cash and an extra soul out of it. Those guys are worth 2 souls each. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Goodness gracious. I have a feeling that the expand we got earlier is something you could farm, but I have a feeling it's a rare drop from that specific formation. Which color is it going to be? Probably green, green, yellow. Because I'm cheating. I'm going to guess yellow is first and third. Why, yes, it is. So I think we do have another ring soul. Hello. I am the ring soul. Will judgment all. How's your wife? What? Your wife, how's she doing? You mentioned her last time, right? Did? Yeah. I can see your future. I entrust this to you. Hey, I asked you a question. You know the drill. What? Okay, time to go. I can't put all my overtime. I can't put in any overtime today. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
We got those. I need to scroll this down because this is... It's got all the descriptions for each of the puzzles. guide brings up a point. Why did the guys in the back corner reset all the puzzles on the way here after solving them? Why are they jerks? Well, some of the moving block puzzle where we had to change the colors, that one, I don't think we would have been able to get through it if it was already solved. The bridge one, we could have rotated on our own. Because they do change as we go through. Let's customize our rings. So we've got hit numbers on you. So you both are actually already done. So it is now your turn to start getting... Oh, it's right there at the start. That sucks. And it's a small one, too. Hello, friends. How are you? Let's save memory slot 1. Okay. It's got 58 points. Not a lot of cash to mess with. So he's the dress one. I wonder why he's here. Because we shouldn't have gotten another card since last time we saw them. Why you come here? We moved heaven and earth to beat you here. The blocks, the stair puzzle, it was hard. You better buy something. Okay, cool. Is there anything we actually want from here? Not really. Doesn't look like they have anything new to offer. We could get one of the coral pendants. And actually have that equipped. So yeah, we are going to go for that. Yay, we ranked up. We can now do 30%. It's probably going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, so equipment goes... I think it goes in the place of studded belts for the most part. So you are the next one to get that. Oh yeah, you already have a coral lariat, so you can get coral pendant. You are on a Bodhi bracelet, so that's going to go coral lariat. I think that's our start, and then whenever we get to the boss fight, we'll mess with the rest of that stuff. I'm just checking things. Okay. So now we get to go do pain in the ass stuff. At least they solved that room's puzzle for us. We'll never know what it was. Looks like you can get across by staying on the light. So first things first. We have to do it at least once. So it's one out from there. Ugh. Okay, so we got to that. I'm making a difference. Okay, so we got that one done. On the third path, head to Yuri's right to fill out a walkway that leads to a chest. Okay. On the third path, we need to be aware of where it's going. Did I save after doing? Nope, I didn't. Okay. Doing this with actually, I'm gonna quick load again. I'm gonna try and get as many of these showing up as possible. So we got that. So that's good. On the third path. Okay, so yeah, we need to worry about it on the third path. Let's go ahead and press F1 there. We can get this to pop back out. So we got that going. It's a quick save there. And so we'll need to deviate to the right. Get the mana. Okay. Oh, that one's fast. Got that. Mana extract. If we pop this again. Okay, so those are permanent. Okay, so if we've walked there, it's permanent. It doesn't matter if we stepped on the thing or not. Okay. That's good to know. This one is this way. So that goes out to there, and then, yeah, okay. That's kind of nice that once it's permanently there, you can't fall off of it, though. Oh, shit. As I dumbass it. Okay. What? What? Oh, because it's this way? Yeah. Man, we literally just filled this out, and I am already forgetting where they are. One more? Yes. There we go. So we got the mana extract. We got... Head back and fill out the rest of that last panel to a red panel. Okay. So we can quick save there. We're still decent enough on stats. I should probably restore my mana. Okay, now we actually have we have a spot for a tent. That's good. I need to buy some more tents, I just realized, but it's fine. We can get that up to double digits soon enough. Equipment-wise, we need the Leonardo's bears, so they're going to go in the place of our studded belts. Because this is the boss fight. Woo! Gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Uh-oh. There's a sentry here. Groovy. Groovy! This is water and water. So we don't want to be using fire. We could do the water spirit one, but I think we're going to actually do light. Come on, Puerta. Let's go with... Wonder how tough those guys are. 320 each. I don't think we're going to be able to kill both of them. Glad we got the bears. You're going to do sword arts. Do we actually have any of them close enough to get combos on? Not really. In fact, they're quite far apart. So we'll do Gesundheit on you. You're going to get Soul Comet on them. Yeah, we're going to just try and focus down the Stargazers first before the big guy. Just because it's going to make life easier on me. And how much life do you have left? Probably should just do Crest Magic. Do we have any fire on this one? No, but we do have an Evil Ray, which should still kill you. The 1 round per enemy, not too bad, I don't think. Ow. I'm so glad we had, Ow. You're still alive. Still alive. Let's go... Hard hit. Take out the other Stargazer. Remove combo abilities. I think she has a cure on her. Here's hoping she does. If not, we can just use an item. We do have backups for those. And she does. Okay, so go ahead and cure yourself. Aerith 2.0. Comes the Hail Breeze. Yeah, we need to take down those little friends now. This gets less combos because that's a 50 extra damage off. Who are you targeting? Her? That's fine. Time for Grail Grazer. The first enemy we have that has had over 1,000 life. So it's got 1,240. I'm gonna cure Blanca. But we're probably gonna have Blanca do an AoE arc heal after this anyway. Crest Magic, go for a... do we have Rage? We do not have a Rage. Do we have... I guess Evil Ray? Now, should I try and set up a combo? Combo breaker! You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go combo on Lucia. Do nothing right now. You do Crest Magic with an Arc Cure. That's a pretty decent amount of healing. Jeez. Finish him. Okay, so you combo to her as well. Let's do standard hits. Oh, for God's sake. I forgot she had that opener one. Shit. Hit nuggets. Thankfully, it's very small damage hit there. 3-person combo is still on our setup. So we're going to do standards again. There's a series of hits. We're going to do Karen next. She's going to do sword arts into Gesundheit. There's a 17 combo. And you're going to do Crest into the Doc Evil Ray. Wow, only 2 of those hit because it was bouncing. What? I will never understand that combo, I guess. You go ahead and get near... Yeah, we'll do Lucia. You go ahead and combo over to Lucia as well. He's going to do his little icicles. They're going to hurt a little bit. It's fine. We stay in that same position. You combo over to Lucia as well. You do... Can you actually just combo into them again? You are the central one here. So we're going to do magic. Then we'll do probably Blanca with manifestations into Soul Comet. Oh, for fuck's sake. I pressed it too early because he was too slow. Okay, let's try this again. If we wait for her turn... Oh, I'm still gonna do the attack. I'm never going to see those magic ones because I keep flubbing it up on something stupid rather than actually making progress. That kind of sucks. Yeah, we're going to combo in on you. Ouch. Okay, so we should be able to get this going. Combo into Puera. Do nothing. Should I be healing? Probably. Combo into Puera again. Do nothing. So you do standard attack. Let's see if we can get this going. I'm not good enough at it to finish it off is the bad thing. We'll do Blanca next. Manifestations of Soul Comet. Karen next. Sword Art into Gesundheit. Oh, she's gonna go Berserk next turn. Oh no. We can recover that. That's not a problem. We might actually have just screwed this up by not staying on top of our SP. Okay, and she has combos as well. Let's go with combo magic. Which one do we want? I'm gonna go with the first one. Ah, fucking hell. Pardon my French, but god damn it. Oh, Lord Almighty. Okay, so items, we need to be throwing out pure seeds. Pure seed in on... How much life do you actually have left there, bud? Way too much for me to take you out on one turn. Okay, so we do pure seed onto Karen. We do Crest Magic, Arc Cure from you. I think I can recover this. I think. Items. Pure Seed on Lucia. Item Pure Seed in on Puera. Then we go items Pure Leaf in on Blanca. So our SP is up for everyone except for Yuri. So if we do a Pure Seed on you, we are wasting so many resources on this trying to mess around. It's because we screwed up our combos. It's not the end of the world. It's just irritating that I done did bad. Let's do hard hit on you. Do we do aromatherapy on you? No, we're going to do crest with... Let's try rock rot. I think that'll hit it. $79 damage is not bad. Hail Breeze is not going to be enough to kill us. Even with a crit, it wouldn't be. Sword Arts, go for Gesundheit. This, we should be able to kill it before we go Berserk. I don't think I needed to be using seeds that entire time. And Soul Comet should finish it off. Not risking the crit. Part of me wishes the crits would actually be in the middle. But that's not going to be happening in this game. They like it at the end, so there's a higher risk to it. Instant death and Os. We got Os. The power of Os. Did Blanca just get 2 levels up from that? I think Blanca just got 2 levels up from that. That was some century. We nearly all got killed. I mean, we didn't really get killed. I just almost went berserk. It's fine. Sorry about that. Roger put that sentry here so the book wouldn't get stolen. Ah. And he didn't put in a failsafe to recognize you guys. Well, you.
all right?
What the hell happened? Well, you're back here is what the hell happened. You're in the graveyard.
The book to bring back the dead.
Yuri.
Huh?
What happened? You collapsed all of a sudden.
Are you all right?
Sorry. Guess I need to eat something.
Is that the emigre manuscript?
The Book of Death grants life and the Book of Life grants death. That would make sense, actually, though. From the balance of things. Thank you for the follow. Well, we've got this book. Now where is this Saint Marguerite Island? Margarita. Anyway, or whatever it's called. Yuri, you mean you don't know? No, how the hell should I know? Do you know? No. I guess, Atlantis kind of thing. It's in southern France. It's an island just off the town named the Cannes. To the Can! So we should go to Cannes first and then look for a way to the island. Oh, sounds good. Sounds gooda. Hooda. It sounds hooda. All right. Okay, yeah, hero boy. That we never use in our party. I don't know if he's going to become mandatory later or not, but we now have a new thing on the map. We've got the Can, which is kind of interesting. We've also got all of the places we visited before. So, is there anything else we need to do in here? I don't think so. What else do we need? We should probably do a little bit of shopping. We should do a little bit of grinding. I don't know if I'm going to have time to grind. But I also need to level up my shit. Because we got 161 points here. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Yuri, fusion. Since we like the fire one so much, do we charge that one first? Or do we save up and try and get light kind of squared away? Para's good, but do we need to rely on him for healing, or do we just want him to be the beast? Let's go ahead and soul charge this. That's level 4. It's level 5. 100 to the next one. We can use magma. Okay, let's actually look at that skill list. What does magma do? Piercing medium 3 hits, so it's a line. No, wait, it is literally probably going to be piercing and then an AoE, if I had to take a wild guess. That's our first level 5. How close are you to being level 5? You still have 80 to go. Okay. I don't think we have anything in the graveyard that we can do. Yeah, these are currently maxed out. So we are going to be able to get higher tier ones. We just have to get the stuff to unlock it, I'm betting. So we need to save, because we are closing in on that 4-hour mark. Which means it is time to raid somebody. Who do we want to raid? I don't know. We're not going to raid the roaches, that's for sure. Kill them. Okay, come on. Alt-tab to the right window. Let's go to... seeing who all is actually streaming anything similar to this. They're painting miniatures. They're doing... oh, wait. What? Oh. I don't see anybody doing really erpages. We got Friend E. We've got Acrylic. Those are people that we actually haven't raided recently, so... let's go ahead and we will raid... we'll raid Care. We haven't raided Care now in a while. I would raid Locke, but we've raided Locke recently. Thank you for dropping in on the stream, and I will see you guys next time, whenever we are going to probably be doing Baldur's Gate 2 tomorrow, and then we'll be doing more of this next week. So, see you guys next time. Bye!